Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. Today we're going to be doing our first budget with me together. So what I've done is I've already gone through and written everything down, so you don't have to watch me very boringly writing out and spelling things wrong all the time. So, hair in my mouth. Oh, sorry about that. So let's start off with what is coming into the house. Now, with Dean's wage, it changes every month due to whether he does overtime, whether he does a Saturday. So roughly, we sort of go down a bit and then anything extra just sort of goes into the savings challenges rather than having to mess with the budget. So he should be getting paid around 2,800 this month. My wage is exactly the same every month. It is around 2,000. Now it is around about £2,013, but again the £13 just will go into savings challenges, or I'll put it into my little investment pot. It doesn't necessarily go into the direct budget. Child benefit, we have one child, so it is £96 for the month. Now I know people have different opinions on how this should be spent, that it should go directly to the child or we can use it for whatever. But for me, £96 doesn't even scratch the surface of what, Elliot needs per month. So we put it into our budget and then it, is used within the budget. There's a lot more that gets spent on Elliot than £96 a month. So for me, I just put it within. Other that is my overtime that I will be doing within my job. So that should be £240 this month. So in total, we have got coming in this month £5,136. Now, our bills this month are, what were they going to be now? Because I have, if I go back to last month, because this month was supposed to be, so these are our bills for a month. Now, a couple of things have changed this month. So Netflix now is, excuse my really bad handwriting there, £4.99 a month. That's being cancelled. TV licence was due this month, but that's been cancelled, so that won't come out. They're still the same. Sky has been cancelled in terms of our TV part of the package. So this month it's going to be, I think he said £55, because I have changed our internet. It's still with Sky, but I've changed because our TV package and internet package were due at the same time. So I've changed that. Managed to get them from £43 down to £28 for the internet, so saving there. But obviously we've got the last month, because you have to give you notice for your TV, so that's the last high Sky bill, and then it will go down to £28. The window cleaner has literally just come yesterday, and he's every 6 weeks, so he will not come during March. Elliot's football is the same. My life insurance and Prime, that's all the same. Excuse me if you can hear Elliot running around upstairs screaming. He's playing FIFA, and by the sounds of it, he's just scored. So, one moment. Sorry about that, he just wanted to share his celebrations with me. So that's what our bills were last month. But obviously we've got to account for the change in Sky. So, back to the change in Sky. The Netflix has changed. There'll be no wheelie bin and there'll be no windows this month. But there will be. Now, I'm slightly annoyed at this. So, warning, incoming rant. So, my water bill, I pay every 6 months. So, I send them a meter reading in June and December. So obviously I did it in December and the bill was £198 which I paid because I budgeted for it. I had the £200 save. Then I had an email the other day saying that they've done me another bill from December to January just for the month. And I don't understand why. And that's come out as £55. Now, I don't know about you, but my maths isn't too bad. And 6 months for just under £200, but 1 month at £55, that doesn't work out to me. So I do need to contact them. But I have got to put that on too, because it's going to come out anyway as a direct debit. So I need to put that on for £55. Oh, why did you do that, Stace? Oh, sorry, guys. So Sky, Netflix, no window cleaner, no bin, no window cleaner, but water. So our bills, and because it's a no, and Elliot's school dinners. Is £15 this month, because I've accidentally last month checked the parent pay account, saw a balance figure for like £23. Thought, oh, I'm sure I paid those dinners. So I paid the £23, and then when I went back on, I was like, why is it £46 now? I was £23 in credit. Still putting another 23 on, so I don't actually have to pay that much this month. So our bills this month are going to be £1,621.14. So let's write that in March. So that's 1,621.14. And then Dean has, I don't want to say an allowance because that makes him sound like a child, but that's what he keeps a month out of his wages to do. And that's got absolutely no purpose in terms of the house, us going out. That's just purely for him if he wants to go and do something. You know, he's a grown adult, he doesn't need to justify it to me. So that leaves us with, that didn't work out right, did it? Yeah. So that leaves us with £3,114.86. Now, obviously this part of the budget is already sort of written out really. So it's a 4 week, we're doing a 4 week month this month, which means our April one will be a 5 week month. And the reason I've done a 4 week month for March is because we go to Ireland at the end of March, beginning of April. So it sort of will be split between the 2 months that way. It makes sense to me. I know what I mean. So food, we've got 4 weeks at £100 each. So that's 400. Petrol, we've got 4 weeks at £40 each. That's 160. Takeaway, 4 weeks at 20. So that's £80. Family, so that's for us to, you know, do anything during the weeks. So that gets £10 a week, so that's £40. Me, I get £20 a week. That's £80. And then just in case anything that we've forgotten about or pops up, that gets £10 a week. So that's £40 for the month. So I don't know why I keep moving the calculator. I can do it this side. I am capable. So take away the food, the petrol, the takeaway, family fun, my spending, just in case money. That leaves us with £2,314. Now, so when I've mentioned debt before in my like count ups and stuff, and I've never really put anything extra towards it. It's because I always do that at the beginning of the month. So we both do have credit cards. Mine is slightly higher because I paid, before I started cash stuffing, when we booked the wedding, I paid a couple of deposits on my card. So that's why mine's higher. But we actually haven't used our credit cards for about 4 or 5 months now. So Dean's was a balance of, I think, nearly 3,000. Mine was nearly 6,000. So these have come down like like incredibly. Our 0% is due in, I think, July. It's either June or July. So I want to try and get the balances down, but I'm not trying to clear them before June, because we will just get a new 0%. So this month, Dean's is only getting £100, and then it's normally £200 for each of them, but because my balance is higher, we're going to start doing the £100 towards Dean's and £300 towards mine, so it's still the £400, but just split a little bit better to clear mine quicker as well. So that leaves us with £1,914 for everything else. Now, there's a couple of non-negotiable things that need to be done before we even think about, sinking funds and things. So obviously, to start off with the wedding, that is a big priority for us at the moment, because we have to pay it if we want to get married. So the wedding gets £100 per week, but then it also gets all of my overtime from work. So it will be getting £640 this month. Annual gets £50 per week, so that's getting £200. Let's just take these off here. Emergency gets £50 a week, so that's getting £200, which will take us up to our first £1,000 in our emergency fund. Christmas is getting £100, because that's what's needed to get to the £1,000 by Christmas. And then holiday is £350, and that's in order to pay off our holiday in August. So those have to be paid regardless. So these come before these. So that leaves us with £424 to split between these sinking funds. So we're going to put, let's think about, so seasonal, we've got Mother's Day and Easter coming up within the same month. So we sort of need to put in, but my savings challenge is save £100 each for those. Now, they will be getting the £100 between them. However, I won't be spending £100 between them, if you get what I mean. So Mother's Day, I won't be spending £100. Easter, I will not be spending £100 on eggs. But what that will do is it will give me the money then for the Easter holidays. So I'm sort of using it for two different things. So from February's pay, that will be getting £50 from wages. Anything else that we get in terms of leftover money, we can top that up to make, the £100 that's needed for Mother's Day and Easter. Dean's going to be getting £20 towards his birthday, which is until December. Same for Elliot, that's getting 20. Friends will go for just £10. I don't really have any friends' birthdays now I don't have any till July, so that can slowly build up. Family, we always put £20. We haven't been taking these off, have I? So 50 for seasonal, 20 for Dean, 20 for Elliot, 10 for friends, 20 for family. Occasions, that's I feel like it's more of like a buffer. So, if I forget about something, like, I don't know really, because everything's sort of, I don't know, but it comes in handy. So that's going to get £20. So I took some out of that to go towards our Valentine's Day meal. So it's sort of like a buffer for all of the occasions if there's not enough. Eating out, that's going to get 20 as well. So that's for birthday sort of or occasions eating out. So it's sort of these two work together. So if, for example, Dean's mum's birthday is in March, if she turns around and says, oh, I'd like to go for a meal, obviously the family envelope will pay for her present, but then if we go out, the money will come out of eating out rather than us having to find money elsewhere. Did I take that 20 off there? We'll see at the end if there's £20 left over. Clothes, that's going to get £20 as well. I think that one's a bit self-explanatory. School, that's getting £20 as well. So that's for Elliot's school, any trips, clubs, book day, uniform, that sort of thing. Health, that's going to get £20 as well. you know, dentist, opticians, prescriptions, those bits and bobs. Something new is going to get £20. £20 is a rolling thing here, isn't it? Self-care is going to get 20. So that's me, really. Hair, nails, that sort of thing. Home, that's going to get 20. And then the garden is going to break the pattern, and that's going to get 30 because that's the next one in the tracker. So that leaves £154.86. So that will go into savings. Now, I just like to put a line there because I don't like to put the exact number that's going to go in savings, because it could change, and then I don't want to get disappointed if it does change. There goes it again. So that is how we're looking for March. Now, my birthday does fall in March, so potentially we could go out, but I don't get to arrange it, so we'll see. We will see what happens. But yeah, that is our budget for March. If you've got any questions, comments, any thoughts that you think you might do things better, please drop it in the comments. I'm always eager to sort of learn from other people as well and see how people might do things differently. But apart from that, that is us done for this video, and I will see you next time for our first week's cash stuffing for March. So if you like the video, give it a big thumbs up. A comment and a subscribe would be fabulous, and I will speak to you all soon. Bye.